Hello students, how are you all? I hope that you all are fine, fit and healthy at your home. Okay, I'm Gayatri here, your science teacher. Welcome you all to the science online videos. Students, as you know that we have already started with chapter number 4, heat flow and temperature. But what are the topics we are going to cover? That we will discuss later. As usual, you know that we always start our day with the thought. Very correct. So students, what is the thought for today? Today's thought is all dreams can come true if you have courage to pursue them. I repeat my thought. All dreams can come true if you have courage to pursue them. It means that if you want to make your dream true, then you should be more dedicated, more hard worker to attain your goal. This is what I want to say from my thought. So students, let us start our today's session. So are you all ready to take my today's class? Yes? Okay students. Now we will continue with our chapter. So let's start. Students, as you can see on the board that I have written keywords, right? Now, why I have written all these key terms? So I am telling you this. First I will just make you understand about the conduction and convection. Later on I am going to tell you which topic we are going to deal with today. Okay? So students, conduction. Conduction as its name suggests. Here conduct, कोई चीज conduct होना, कोई चीज मिलना. अब आप इसको बहुत ध्यान से समझेंगे. The process of transference of heat in the material bodies without the actual movement of the particles of the medium. It means here the transfer of heat takes place, but without movement of particles. Means यहाँ पे particles की movement नहीं होगी, लेकिन फिर भी हमारा जो heat है वो ट्रांसफर करेगा मटेरियल बॉडी में. इज दैट क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? सो कंडक्शन डेफिनेशन क्या बोलेंगे आप? द प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रांसफरेंस ऑफ हीट इन द मटेरियल बॉडी विदाउट द एक्चुअल मूवमेंट ऑफ द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ द मीडियम. स्टूडेंट्स, so in this conduction what you have to remember, without the actual movement of the particles. Now you are thinking that why ma'am is repeating again and again. I am repeating in order to make you understand. In conduction there is no movement of the particles of the medium. Clear ho gayi baat? Next, convection. Students, conduction and convection is very easy to learn because the definition is almost same, but the difference is that in conduction there is no actual movement of the particles, but in convection there is actual movement of the particles of the medium. This is what I want to make you understand. Okay, now move to convection. The process of transference of heat in the material bodies. Same, due to the actual movement of particles. Students, in convection, the transference of heat, the heat got transferred, but due to the actual movement of the particles of the medium. Now, conduction और convection बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा. इसमें जो भी heat transfer होगा, in case of conduction, there will be no actual movement of particles, but when you are talking about the convection, the heat will definitely going to transfer, but with the actual movement of the particles of the medium. Clear? So students, firstly I have told you about the conduction, convection. Now third term is radiation. Radiation, the process of transference of heat from hot body to cold body. From hot body to cold body without the aid of. So students, in case of radiation, the heat will definitely transfer from hot body to cold body without the aid of any external medium. For radiation to take place, there is no need to have external medium. So students, what we have discussed now? conduction, convection, radiation. Now you all must be thinking that why all these three keywords we have studied. So students, now I am going to the topic, main topic. So are you all ready? Yes? Okay. So students, what is the main topic? How does transmission of heat takes place? Means जो heat की transmit होती है वो किस तरीके से होती है? Today we are going to discuss upon it. Then next is conduction, convection, radiation. All these three terms are very important for to understand transmission. Conduction, convection and radiation. All the three terms are very important to understand the transmission of heat. Okay, then we will do activity 4.4 and 4.5. So shall I start? Are you all ready? Yes? Yes students? Okay. So first we will discuss about how does transmission of heat takes place. Okay? Students, now it's time to open your science book, page number A39. Okay? Here it is written, how does transmission of heat takes place? So students, first we will read from book. As usual, you know that first I am going to read from the book, make you understand, then we will move towards concepts and we will learn more about it. Okay? Now it is written in your book, imagine your teacher has a basket full of chocolates which he intends to distribute among all of you in the class. Now, what the teacher has three options. Students, you have also seen that when a teacher wants to distribute some pens, chocolates, and what she do? Okay, what are the three options? First option is given in your book. A teacher gives a chocolate bar to a first boy and tell him to pass to the next boy and next boy passes on further. या तो टीचर क्या करेगी, एक बच्चे को दे देगी और कहेगी दूसरे को दो, दूसरा वाला तीसरे को, इस तरीके से we can move upon it. Now, second thing, she may say you to make a line and pick one by one. ये भी हो सकता है कि वो कहेगी आप लाइन बनाओ और एक एक करके मेरे टेबल पे आओ and I will give you. थर्ड ऑप्शन बच्चे क्या होता है, she can throw the chocolates towards you. Chocolates ऐसे करके फेंक दिया without any movement on your part. Means teacher is just throwing all the chocolates, all the pens towards you, but there is no movement from your side. Okay, got my point here. Much the same way, heat energy travels from hot body to cold body. For example, if you hold a steel spoon on a gas flame, आपने देखा भी होगा आपकी मम्मा जैसे कोई भी चम्मच में कोई भी चीज डालती थी, घी है या कोई भी सामान हम लेके अगर हम फ्लेम पे रखते थे, बट यू आर गोइंग टू ऑब्जर्व इट्स हीट. ओके, इट विल फर्स्ट गेट वार्म. पहले क्या होता है, हल्का गर्म होता है, उसके बाद जब आप गैस फ्लेम पे थोड़ी देर तक और रखते हो तो क्या होता है, एकदम हॉट हो जाता है. ओके, इतना हॉट हो जाता है बच्चे, यू कैन नॉट होल्ड द स्पून विद योर हैंड्स. ओके, द हीट एनर्जी हैज बीन transmitted through the spoon but without the actual movement of the particles of the medium of the spoon. Clearly baat? Such a mode of transmission of heat is called conduction. समझ में आया? मैंने आपको पहले बहुत अच्छे से बताया था, जब हीट की ट्रांसफरेंस हो रही होती है तो students, why I have given you the example of the spoon. Spoon is having some sugar particles. I am going to repeat again. Okay, once you put a spoon on a flame, first it will warm, second you will feel it hot. It means the energy is transferred from hot body to cold body but without the actual movement of particle, and this process is called conduction. Clear हो गया आप सभी को कि कंडक्शन क्या होता है? बस कंडक्शन में आपको इतना समझना है कि हीट की ट्रांसफरेंस होगी बट कोई एक्चुअल मूवमेंट नहीं होगा पार्टिकल्स में. क्लियर? सेकंड, लेट अस टेक एन अनदर एग्जांपल. सपोज यू टेक अ बीकर and in it and put small bits of filter paper soaked in water. Filter paper आपको सबको पता है कि what is the characteristic feature of filter paper? It can absorb water, right? So what you have to do, you have to take a beaker, you have to just put a small bits of paper soaked in water. Then fill half of the beaker with water. ठीक है, प्लेस द बीकर ऑन ट्राइपॉड स्टैंड। आपको क्या करना है, एक बीकर लेना है। Students, to understand the transmission of heat through convection, what you have to understand first, you are going to take a beaker and you will put small bits of paper inside the beaker and it is filled with water. Clear? Then place the beaker. This is a tripod stand. This is, you are seeing that this is a tripod stand. What you have to do, you have to place the beaker, as you can see in figure also I have shown on board. You have to place this beaker on the tripod stand and heat it with spirit lamp. This is called spirit lamp. बच्चों यहाँ पे क्या होता है, बर्नर होता है। Then what you have to do, you have to just place it on the tripod stand. This is a spirit lamp and when you are going to enlighten this flame, flame will come from this side. Then students, what you have to understand here, it is being soaked that filter paper bits rise to top of the water. What happens when you are going to place under the spirit lamp, it is going to come on the, it will move towards upwards, okay, it will just rise to the top of the water and some will move towards the sideways also, here and upper part also. Then it will come down again, it will come down again. Also the water gets heated. आपको पता है जैसे आप स्पिरिट लैम्प यहाँ पे ऑन करेंगे वैसे क्या होगा, पानी बॉईल होना शुरू हो जाएगा। पानी बॉईल होगा तो जो हमारे बिट्स ऑफ पेपर, जो आपने इसमें पेपर के टुकड़े डाले छोटे छोटे, वो ऊपर चले जाएंगे, कुछ साइड में चले जाएंगे, फिर कुछ टाइम बाद वो नीचे सेटल डाउन होंगे। क्लियर? As you can see figure 4.9 in your book on page A39, the example is to distribution of chocolates when you actually move from your seat as described in option 2. Such a mode of transmission of heat is called convection. So students, what we have understood, in conduction there is no actual movement of the particles but still the spoon is getting heat. Okay, but in case of convection there is an actual movement of the particles in the form of bits of paper and this is how the heat gets transferred. Clear? Yes? Okay. Now we will move towards next paragraph. So next paragraph is, let us take another example. Imagine it is a cold night. You have switched on your room heater. Imagine करो, आप अक्सर क्या करते हैं लोग, जब हमारे पास winter season होता है, that time what we usually used to do, we used to switch on the heaters. तो आपको imagination करना है कि cold की मतलब एकदम रात है, ठंडी वाली रात है और आपको क्या करना है, हीटर को ऑन करना है। You will feel warm while sitting in front of it, right? When you just sit in front of the heater, you are definitely going to feel warm. However, if you place a cardboard between yourself and heater, अब heater ये है और मैं यहाँ खड़ी हूँ और इसके बीच में अगर हम cardboard रख लेते हैं, तो what you are going to feel? It means that heat energy is directly reaching you without heating the air, much the way as chocolate directly reach you in the third option. Similarly, जैसे टीचर ने क्या किया था, she just throw all the chocolates in front of your desk, but you have not shown any movement on your part. Okay. Similarly, here also, heat is getting transferred, but it is not reaching us. It is reaching to us directly, but without heating the air. Okay. So this is a mode of transmission of heat. It is called radiation. Radiation में हमें क्या पढ़ा था कि the heat get transferred from hot body to cold body without the aid of external medium. So this is called radiation. Okay students, so I am going to show you the picture of how does heat get transmitted in case of radiation. So students, let us understand the transmission of heat by the radiation. Suppose this means this is a heater और हमने इसमें क्या लगा दिया, ये कार्डबोर्ड। जब आपने कार्डबोर्ड लगाया तो you can see that heat rays are reaching us directly but without heating the air. जो यहाँ पे air है वो heat नहीं होगा क्योंकि आपने क्या किया, बैरियर लगा दिया कार्डबोर्ड का। So radiation में हमने स्टूडेंट्स क्या याद रखना है, just underline in your book also on page number A46. It is written there, the process of transference of heat from hot body. Heater is hot. These are the heat rays, and this is the transferring of heat rays from hot body to a cold body without the aid of external medium. Means the heat is reaching us directly air. Is that clear? Then next is conduction on page A39. We will discuss upon it. 39 conduction is there. First we will read from the books and I am going to tell you the main points which we are going to underline with pencil. Heat travels through solid by conduction only. This line is very important. Why? Because conduction always takes place in solids. Very nice. The following activity will help you to understand the mode of transmission of heat by conduction. Then underline this line is very important. The process of transmission of heat energy in solid without the actual movement of particles from their position is called conduction. Now just look upon the board. Students, I have written 2 points as you can see, right? In first point, I have written heat travels through solids by conduction only. Heat only travels in solids by which mode of by which process? It is conduction. Very good. Now, transmission of heat energy, as usual you know that we are discussing here about the heat energy. So the transmission of heat energy in solids without the actual movement of particles from their position. Means they will not move at all, but still the heat gets transferred. Okay. Now we will do activities. Students, as you can see on page A40, there are 2 activities given to you. First, I am going to tell you about activity 4.4, which is aim of the activity to prove metals get heated by conduction. Here, what you want to prove? जो metals होता है वो heat होता है कौन से process से? Conduction से. ठीक है? As you know that material required means what are the materials to be required for carrying out this activity. So students, for this activity we required a flat iron foot ruler. एक scale चाहिए हमें, ruler means scale. Then you need 4 brass pins, wax, a brick or Bunsen burner. Students, as you know that these things are only available in labs. Okay, once the school will reopen, then we are definitely going to conduct this activity in lab because it is not possible to conduct in home. As you know that we require Bunsen burner and brick and all these things, and that is available in science lab. Okay, but we will understand the procedure here. Okay, अगर मैं procedure अभी आपको बता दूँगी तो it will be very easy for you to understand when we are going to conduct this activity. Okay, students, so are you all ready to understand this activity? Okay, first we will read from the book. What is the method? What is the procedure? First step, take a flat iron foot ruler. पहले आप एक बिल्कुल flat एक scale लेंगे which is made of iron. Okay, on the foot ruler fix 3 brass pins. Meanwhile, you can also see figure 4.11 which has shown very clearly the picture image. Okay, बहुत ध्यान से देखेंगे. After taking flat iron ruler, you are going to fix 3 brass pins on it. Okay, with the help of wax. क्योंकि हमें wax चाहिए ताकि वो जो brass pins आप लगा रहे हो वो अच्छे से उस पे paste हो सके. Third step, place the ruler on the table as shown in figure 4.11. As you can see, that ruler is there and it is fixed on the table. Hold the ruler in position with the help of brick. You have to take the help of brick. ईंट लेंगे जिसकी help से हम उस ruler को उस table पे क्या करेंगे? Fix करेंगे. Heat the far end of the ruler by means of Bunsen burner. As you can see in figure also, just Bunsen burner की जैसे Bunsen burner इसके ऊपर scale लगा दिया गया और what is going to do? It is going to make it heat. Okay, it is noticed that after some time, pins number 1 drop as the wax holding it melts. After some time, pin number 2 falls and so on. आप क्या देखोगे कि उस स्केल पर आपने 3 पिन्स लगाई थी. Due to its heat, first pin will fall down, then second pin will fall down, and then third pin will fall down. Okay, students. So from this activity, what is the conclusion? I am going to write down on the board. So the conclusion of this activity, heat transfers from hot end of the ruler to visible movement of particles. Means here heat is transferring from hot end to cold end, from hot body to cold body, but without actual movement of the particles. This is called conduction, and this is how the metals get heated by the process of conduction. Is that clear, students? This activity will be more clear to you when you are going to do it. Definitely, practically जब आप करते हैं then we learn more. Okay. Now next activity. Next activity is its aim to prove the rate of flow of heat is different for different metals. Means जितने different metals आप लोगों चाहे आप कॉपर लो, आयरन लो, इनमें क्या होगा जो हीट का रेट है फ्लो करने का, that will be entirely different. This is what we want to prove from this activity. Now look on page number A40, which is written over here to prove the rate of flow of heat is different for different metals. And students, what are the materials to be required? We required one iron rod, one copper rod of same length and same thickness. Means if you are taking the iron rod of this shape, as you can see in my marker length, if you are taking the iron rod of this length, then you have to take copper rod of same length, okay, and same thickness. Then next thing we require wax, 2 iron stands and Bunsen burner. All these things are required to carry out this activity. Now we will read about the procedure. Method. Fix 4 brass pins on copper rod. हम 2 rods लेंगे, as you can see figure 4.12 in book on page number A41. I repeat the figure number, that is 4.12. ठीक है, आप देख रहे हैं इसमें 4 brass pins fix कर दिए copper rod पर and equal number of pins on iron rod. जितने कॉपर रॉड्स पे पिन लगाए उतने ही आयरन रॉड पे लगाओगी विद द हेल्प ऑफ वैक्स. ठीक है, क्लैंप द आयरन रॉड्स एंड कॉपर रॉड इन आयरन स्टैंड्स. 2 आयरन स्टैंड्स लेंगे, उसमें क्लैंप विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्लैंप वी हैव टू फिक्स बोथ द रॉड्स. देन हीट बोथ द रॉड्स विद अ बंसन फ्लेम. बंसन फ्लेम लगा देंगे. बंसन इज अ काइंड ऑफ फ्लेम. इसमें क्या होता है बेटा, एक बर्नर होता है, उसको हम जलाते हैं और उसमें से क्या निकलती है, जिससे आग सी निकलती है, फ्लेम निकलता है, एंड दिस इज हाउ द थिंग गेट्स हीटेड such that equal length of both rods are within the flame. In few moments you are going to notice that pin 1 on copper rod drops. जो copper rod पे पहला पिन है वो गिर जाएगा. After some time you are going to observe that second pin will fall down on the copper rod. Then it is followed by pin number 1 on the iron rod. पहले क्या, पहले एक पिन गिरा, फिर दूसरा पिन गिरा, किसी में कॉपर रॉड में, देन आयरन रॉड में पहला पिन गिरेगा. Thus on the whole pins fall more rapidly from copper rod than iron rod. इस लाइन का मतलब ये कि आप ये देखोगे कि जो पिन्स है इट इज गोइंग टू फॉल मोर रैपिडली, बहुत फास्ट रेट पे गिरेगा किस रॉड से, कॉपर रॉड से, एज कंपेयर टू आयरन रॉड. क्लियर हो गया? The activity proves, this activity proves the rate of flow of heat is different for different metals. So what we conclude here, now I'm going to show you. So what is the conclusion from this activity? Copper is better conductor of heat than iron. How we can say this? Because we have seen that all the pins start falling at a rapid rate from the copper rod as compared to iron rod. This is what I want to say, that copper is better conductor of heat than iron. Students, as you know that you can get question like that, give an example of best conductor of heat. So you are, in that case you are going to write down silver, because silver is one of the best conductor of heat, but silver is also followed by some of the metals like copper, aluminium, gold. So best conductor हमारा silver हो गया, उसके बाद copper, aluminium, gold. These are the sequence of the best conductors of heat. So students, this completes all your activities. Students, this completes for today's session. Now I am going to give you homework. Homework is very small and you can do it. Like, what you have to do, you have to draw diagram to show transmission of heat by convection in your science notebook. Okay, just I mentioned the page number also so that it will be easy for you. Students, for your more convenience, I have mentioned over here figure 4.9 on page number A39. You have to draw this figure. Now students, listen very carefully. all the diagrams which I am giving from this chapter number 4, heat flow and temperature, you all are supposed to submit this work along with question answers. Once I will send the PDF, then only you have to do all the question answers and you have to send this homework. No need to send it separately, okay? You have to send all these diagrams along with the question answers. Okay, students? So I hope that you all have taken interest in my today's session and also you have enjoyed. Okay, you know that once you enjoy your sessions, then you are going to learn more. Okay, students? Thank you so much and have a good day.